Instead of foiling, I want to show you a shortcut that will work when you have a problem such as x plus 7 squared. Okay, if that's happening, you've got two scenarios. If there's a plus in the middle of the two numbers, the two terms, or a minus. What you'll do is you'll take the first term and you'll square it. You will multiply the two terms together and multiply it by 2 or double it. And then you'll take the last term and you will square it. And you can do it really, really quickly. I'll show you why it works with this x plus 7 squared. So if I take the x and square it, I get x squared. If I take the x times 7 and multiply them together, I get 7x. And if I multiply that by 2, I get 14x. And then if I square the 7, I get 49. Now notice, if it's plus here, it will be plus here and here. Okay? Now the reason this works is if I forgot that shortcut rule, I could write it down twice because that's what squaring means, and then FOIL it. The first terms were x squared, the outside terms were 7x, the inside terms are 7x, and the last terms are 49. And see, the reason it's doubled here, it's 2 times AB, is because you're going to have the same number twice here. So x squared plus 14x plus 49 would be the way to do it with foiling, and this is just so much quicker. All right, let's do this one. Take your first term and square it. 3 squared is 9, and x squared is x squared. Multiply 3x times 4 together. That's 3 times x times 4. And then you have to multiply it by 2 or double it. So 3 times 4 is 12, and 12 times 2 is 24. So this will be 24x. 3 times 4 is 12, times 2 is 24 times this x. And then you take the last term and you square the 4, and that is 16. So nice and quick. All right, now here's one with a minus. The only difference in this kind of problem and this kind of problem is there will be a minus in front of your middle term, and this end term will always be positive because when you're squaring something, a negative time a negative is a positive, just like a positive time a positive is a positive. So let's square the 5x. We're going to get 25x squared. Multiply these together. Now when I multiply these together, you might want to write it down like this. I multiply them together, then I'm multiplying them by 2 or doubling it. So that's negative 10 times 2 is negative 20, and then there is an x and a y in this one. So negative 20xy. Come over to the side if you need to. And then you've got a negative 2y that's got to be squared. Well, a negative times a negative is a positive, and then the y will be squared. So 2 squared is 4, and then we have the y squared. So 25x squared minus 20xy plus 4y squared.